am live. Oh, look at my phone. Ooh, live. Can this go up? No. That is so unfortunate. All right, so how to deal with this lighting. All right. Don't know if anyone will be up. Let me check the live stream to even see if I'm showing up. Let's see. This is late night. Not my normal hours. Let me see if sound is there. Let me see if I can edit the title. Let's see. I don't know if anyone will be up this late, but if they are, I am ready and available. It sounds like the sound is working. If the internet's a little funky, then there's nothing I can do. And don't mind me, I'm doing a million things at once. So if you see me looking down, I'm at my phone and I've got to send messages and do all this other stuff. All right, I am here. Got my cards ready. This is late. This is really late. But I've been traveling all day. And I do have this small amount of time to read tarot cards. I'll be here for 30 minutes and see if anyone comes. If not, then I'll start getting ready for bed because it's going to be an early day. It's going to be a late long day tomorrow for me. And I hope you guys, I can't stand this lighting. I wonder if I can, I guess that's the best the lighting can do. There's no overhead lighting. So we're stuck with this. Oh, I can't stand hotel room lighting. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. I look so grainy. Don't know if anyone will be on, but if you guys are here, I'm here. All right. So got my tarot cards. I wonder if I can angle this a little bit. There we go. Maybe I can do a little weekend read just in case. All right. case anyone wants to come, I will be here. All right, all right. I think I'm all shuffled. Just a few more, you know. Ooh, cards are flying. All right, all right. All right, all right. All right. Late night live tarot readings. Sorry for the lighting. I do not see any better lighting unless I do the one behind me, and that's not going to look good. Then I'll look like a glowing figure. Late night tarot readings is definitely a strange Friday night tarot. Haven't been this late. Normally I like to pop on like at 9 or something, but I've been traveling all day, guys. This is the free time that I have. Just had to, as soon as I got in, I was like, oh my gosh, let me unwind just for a bit. I've been overstimulated all day, all day. So I am here with the tarot readings pop up. I do not think I'm going to be able to pop up Saturday or Sunday, but either way, I am here now in case anyone wants a reading. I'll be here, for 30 minutes or so. And then I have to hit the hay early day tomorrow. Ooh, hip hop. Okay, hip hop rap. I can get with that. Hey, Latoya. Yes, you may ask. Just let me know if it's PayPal or Cash App, if you're using those. How are you doing? Always like to ask, and make sure that I hope everything's good with you and that you are having a beautiful start to your weekend. And if not, I'm sure it will get better. I'm also here to just chat, because I don't mind just chatting. That's perfectly fine with me. That's okay. Not everyone reads all the way. So that's a very common. So don't even sweat it. I think a lot of people come in and they think it's the free reading. I might do a free reading at the end of the year, like a Christmas one, because I do want to give back, but it'll probably be subscribers only. Pop and hip hop. My favorite is probably like pop and R&B. I really like the alternative R&B genre. Though there is a lot of drama. Very common. But I love a good singer. I don't know about you guys. I do like rap, but I don't know if I'm just biased, but I really just like female rap. Like I don't really like a lot of male rappers. I used to like Kanye, but he kind of went a little too far off the rails for me, at least for me, But I like his old stuff, so I'll give him that. Can you believe the 4th of July is next week? Woo! It feels like time's flying. Time is flying. And I just managed to finish almost all of my July videos before I left. So if you have any ideas, I think I have one more video for July or August. Let me know. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad when the artist is, I don't even know the word for it. It's like their personality takes away from the music. And it's really sad and unfortunate. But man, let me know if this year has planned out how you guys have planned it out. Like this year, I feel has been so many unexpected turns, and just a lot of future planning for me. But I expected that. I expected that. I always like to do a midway, like a yearly check-in to see, like, where I'm aligned, how I'm going, where I want to go in the future. And, it's just a good time to reflect, I think, mid-year towards June, July, around that time. And the vibe always switches, at least for me, it always switches around that time. Like June and July, that's when it feels like the vibe of the year is changing. At least for me. But if you're coming in, this is a late night tarot reading, feel free to ask questions. It's $5 yes or no, $10 for in-depth readings. And if you just want to talk, you can talk, And don't forget to vote on your favorite genre. I'm more of a pop person, R&B, alternative. I love a great singer, Aretha Franklin. I love Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. If you have a good, beautiful voice, more than likely I'll like your music. For sure. Oh, a card fell. Let me grab that card. Oh, it's two cards. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Maybe it's about decision making when it comes to planning the future and finding it hard to decide which direction to go in. That can happen with the Queen of Pentacles. Or not having enough time to balance everything that you want to do. Not enough time for self-care. That's what it can feel like with that combination. Might be a message from Spirit that we all need to take some time to sit and really take care of ourselves, for sure. All right. The cards are flying, so they probably want me to stop shuffling. Let me get them. Let me get these cards. All right, just one last shuffle, then I'll leave them. Leave them to the side. But yeah, you guys can let me know how things have been. For me, I've been a lot of traveling today, so that's why I'm on so late. Normally, I know that, you guys aren't particularly the late night crowd. I am trying to test new times. I don't think I've ever come on this late, so maybe I'll do that sometimes and do a late night tarot. I can't wait till I have more freedom in my schedule so that I can pop up more, or maybe even do more readings. Right now it's maybe 5 a month. So maybe one day I'll get to 6 a month, and maybe I can throw in more astrology videos. I was just yesterday talking about Uranus and Gemini and how it leads to a lot of different wars, a lot of changes in social economics, meaning we get to decide, or not we get to decide, but generally for the US, at least in the United States, they are always shifting who has certain rights. So that's what happens with Uranus and Gemini. But that's the vibes. So I talked about that, and you can look at that video. The live is still up. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. I'll probably do that on my astrology channel when I have the time. And let me make sure that there's no cards that fell in here. No cards fell. All right, we're all good. We're all good. Okay. Oop, that's too big. Maybe we can do a weekend forecast in case anyone comes in. So I'm not just staring at the screen at you guys. We'll do a little weekend forecast, a collective, to see what will this weekend be like. What is the collective vibe for this weekend here? Get this hair out of my face just like you can't. So dark here. All right. Okay. These cards want to come out. Collective vibe for the weekend. Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. Busy bees going around. Ooh, and the Knight of Cups, but reverse. Maybe some awkward social interactions. You can see these two are looking in different directions. They've got different vibes. They have different ways of doing things. So sometimes things can be a little bit like there's some friction there, or just a lot of awkward social interactions and things along the lines of that. Sometimes there's some fighting. Both cards can be a little feisty. Knight of Cups can be, overly dramatic, and the Knight of Wands can be not as sensitive as maybe they should be, or making some decisions that are a little too impulsive, a little bit last minute. So there may be that vibe going on this weekend where it's like, let's just wing it. Let's just wing it with these two cards here, trying to get rid of the glare. There's definitely that vibe going on. The Knight of Cups is definitely very emotional. If you've ever had like a Knight of Cups week, day, month, year, then the Knight of Cups is like, oh, the emotions are up and down. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of feeling a sense of maybe lack of control, dealing with circumstances that are new to you, and trying to basically manage your feelings around a lot of chaos. And also the Knight of Cups can represent a little bit of insensitivity. But let's move on to see what the rest of the weekend is like. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So there is a bit of calming down towards maybe Sunday, late night Saturday, where things seem to be a bit more in order, more organized, and people are off doing pretty much their own thing. I love this card because it's like interacting with nature, enjoying themselves. So people it's not really about coming together, but it's more about like saying, I'm just going to enjoy my time to myself, which makes sense if we have these kind of cards here, there's a little bit of friction with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups going on here. It's like, okay, let me just remove myself from this drama and move on to something that's going to be more productive and mentally healthy for me. It can also represent just taking control of certain things in your life. So if you felt like you were being blown in the wind by your schedule or responsibilities, the Knight of Pentacles is just like, let's put a pause on that and let's take the time to actually enjoy myself and make time for me. So there is some of that going on this weekend. I love to see the Knight of Pentacles going on here. And then we have the Strength card. Oh, Strength card. So we're getting through things. Strength card definitely represents a lot of patience. Ooh, it's split 3 ways. Pop, rock, hip hop. Okay. I was not expecting that. I was not, pop R&B, hip hop. I don't know why I said rock. Split 3 different ways. As I mentioned, I'm more of a pop R&B person, so I'm with this. Okay. But the Strength card for this weekend. Oh, hey, Marlon. How are you doing? I'm surprised. Late night. You don't have work in the morning, right? I hope not. I'm always surprised late night, even though I know you are up late, Marlon. I guess because I'm always surprised because I know that you have early work. You do. Don't fall asleep at work. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Like I could never. I would be sleeping on the job. I would get fired if it were me. I'm so glad you have so much energy. But let me know your question when you're ready, unless you put the question in PayPal, and then I'll go look at it. Let me check. I'll check. Okay. See, I can write it here. Okay, perfect. Because for some reason it is not showing up. Okay. Higher self energy check in. All right, we could do a higher self energy check in. Oh, I see. All right, let's do it. Make sure I have all the cards. Isn't that funny? The card I dropped was the High Priestess. It always comes up when you come in, Marlon. All right, let's see. Love to see it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Higher self energy check in. Let's get in. Okay. All right. Knight of Cups. The King of Wands reversed. You're a little anxious, Marlon. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay. So Knight of Cups and the King of Wands reversed and the Two of Swords. Definitely talking about trying to make some major decisions within your life. To be honest, it's showing that maybe you're a little bit confused about the direction you're going in. Your higher self is saying, you know, don't feel like you need to rush any decisions, or like, even if you're in a place where things may not be going your way, because sometimes the Knight of Cups can be a little bit reactive. Um, Take your time, like be a little bit more patient, because we have the King of Wands here reversed. And so there's this feeling of restlessness, this feeling of like, I want to get things done. I want to make a decision. I want to move forward. I need some more momentum. Things feel a little bit stagnant, especially since we have that Two of Swords energy. But your higher self is like saying, you have time. It's better to take a time to pause and really reflect within yourself and let that guide you. And then also, you know, sometimes when we have this Knight of Cups and this King of Wands energy coming together, it's almost like this feeling of doubting yourself sometimes, like going back and forth when it comes to the decisions that you want to make. Like maybe one route seems really good, but then you think about the things could go wrong. And then you look at another direction and you're like, oh, I'm not so sure about that either. The Two of Swords is always going to back to, you know, trust your intuition, because sometimes we can let our emotions, you know, get the best of us when it comes to doing what feels right. And your higher self wants you to do what feels right for you. Like, just don't, like, get to a place where you can feel centered, where you can feel calm, and where you can really understand what you need to do. Hold on, let's get, because we already know that you have the strong intuition and you have this great spiritual side to you and abilities. Okay, let's see. The Six of Swords. So your higher self is letting you know that you are basically in a transition phase in your life, and you're moving to a place that is definitely going to be better for you. Okay. The Six of Swords is always moving on to better, always getting out of the rocky waters, always getting out of the environments that don't suit them, that don't support them, that doesn't feel right, that mentally can be draining. And so your higher self is saying, you know, let your intuition guide you to this better place, because you have all the knowledge that you need within you for sure. Okay. I know things right now may feel a little bit slow, or they're not moving at the pace that you would like it to move at, but you are going in the direction, even if the right direction, even if it feels like right now that you're not moving there fast enough, you're going that way. It says, yeah, I'm wanting to go towards this full force. I've been doing practicing readings with my friends, and I always pick the accurate tarot cards and use ChatGPT to help me explain. I'm slowly learning, and you are growing. You're growing fast. How to study the cards and read intuitive. But yes, I absolutely feel I need to rush so that I can get the life I deserve. But don't feel the rush. You know what I mean? Like, you are slowly improving, and it's showing that in the cards. You know what I mean? And also, you don't have to use ChatGPT. Like, the cards are showing that your intuition is pretty dead on. Okay. Like, it really does show that. So the restless energy is accurate, but I'm surprised it's still there underneath. Yeah, it's definitely still there, and it's showing you're ready to move on, and you're ready to move on quickly. But take your time, because you're going to get to the place that you need to go, and you really do have everything you need to get there. You don't have to rely on anything else. Your intuition, your intellect, um, everything that you have learned in this life so far is pushing you in the right way. Okay, let me pull another card for you, Marlon. Page of Cups. That's that growing intuition, and also more opportunities coming your way. Like you said, you've been reading for other people, so you're going to get more people to read for. We have the 10 of Cups, and you're also going to build your own community, possibly client base, because 10 of Cups can represent that. And it's showing that it's going to take some time to get there. Maybe not a lot of time, because we don't have any pentacles, but you're going to get to this place. You're going to get to this 10 of Cups place. There's no need to rush it. There's no need to feel restless. You're slowly building towards that. You're going in that direction. It's going to happen. The 6 of Swords here is showing that you're moving towards this thing. You're moving towards your happy place. Okay? You're going in that direction. No matter what, okay? You will get there. And I really do see a lot of fulfillment, a lot of people who are being affected by your skills, your readings, showing that you have a lot of support that's going to be headed your way, showing that you're going to have people who feel as though you bring happiness, peace, guidance into their lives, that you bring a sense of, what's the word, care, especially when we have the Page of Cups. That's showing that people are going to really resonate with the fact that you are empathetic towards their situations, and that you have just an intuitive understanding of what they're going through. And you're going to be really happy with with where you end up when it comes to your readings. I really feel that there's a lot of success on your way, especially when it comes to personal happiness. But man, you're going in a beautiful direction, and your higher self wants you to know that. Trust your intuition. You're moving in the right place, and it's all unfolding for you. And I'm going to pull one more card. We have the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is showing all of the different options and avenues, which can represent, what type of reading style you want to do, or what type of client base, or how you want to run your spiritual business or practice, and things along the lines of that. So it's basically showing that on the journey that you're going on, that you're going to have a lot of different routes that you take, but all of these routes are going to lead you to the place that is going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. So there's a lot of room for experimentation. There's a lot of room to try different things out, to get to know yourself, to get to know your style, to get to find the right audience. Like, you have plenty of time to figure out all of these things, and you have time to grow and get to a place that feels good for you and good for the people that you are reading for. So it's showing all of that. So take your time to find yourself along the road, discover things, learn your intuition, learn your style. It's going to be amazing. You said, I feel I can breathe a bit better. Good. It's all about you, Marlon, and trusting yourself because you've got it. You've got the talent, you've got the skill. You are naturally an understanding and empathetic person. It's really showing it all in the cards. And I just think that it's going to lead to something amazing. So just know that. Don't get too worried. Don't feel too restless. Don't feel like you need to rush things. You're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path towards happiness and more happiness, I should say. And I'm going to wish you luck at work tomorrow too. Because I know you want to move on from that place and go towards your purpose. And I love that the cards are reaffirming that this is like the right fit, the right plan for you. The space that you're going to feel like, wow, I have built my home. I've built my community. I found my purpose, especially with that 10 of cups there. So this is like, oh, this is part of your calling. I walk in that place like a terror. That is so funny. A Black Regina George. I can't. I mean, sometimes you got to, at least you have that confidence within you. And so that's always good. At least you know your worth. You know who you are. And like I said, you're good at your job, obviously, because people are envious. So it is what it is. Keep that confidence for sure. This air conditioner, let me turn this off. It's so loud. There we go. Don't even know if you can hear. But yeah, keep that confidence with you and use it also when it comes to your readings for people. Believe in yourself. You have this. All right. Good night, Marlon. All right. All right. I'll be on here for just a few more minutes because it is late. All right. I'm going to close out in 2 minutes and wish you all the best night. Thank you guys for participating in the polls on this late night polls. We don't have enough. We don't have a lot of people, I should say. We do have plenty of people, enough. 3 is more than enough. And I might do this poll again, maybe at a later date, just to get more feedback on everything and what your favorite genres are. And I might even switch up the genres just to get a better idea. Maybe I'll ask some yes or no questions as well. But that is what I have. Don't forget to watch the latest reading, everyone. It is up on my channel. Just getting some urgent messages, this time from your future self. And next month, we're back to the randomness of the channel. I'm throwing out some ideas that I've had for a while. And I'm going to wish you all the best weekend. Next week is the 4th of July. So I know we're probably all celebrating and doing things. And I think that is that, guys. I think that's that. I'm going to end it. And I'm wishing you all the best night. Don't forget, I will be popping up next week, hopefully on the weekend. We'll see. Things are a lot. And I will see you all next time. Bye.